bringing you more entertainment than you could, well, you could probably get all the entertainment from somewhere else, to be brutally honest. But as it happens, you're now watching the Bad Hammer, so you've got to stay here. So today, I thought I'd carry on doing the 5 streets to the crater. But then I kind of got thinking stuff again, and this is the problem with being a hobbyist and wanting to change everything. I changed the 5 levels from the sump, and I went back and did the original Necromunda system for it with the little bits in that I wanted. It worked rather well. But I thought the problem with that is because of all the new figures and all the new rules, it just doesn't quite gel right. So I've printed all the new stuff out, and I'm going to see how that's going to work using the solo things that I'm doing at the moment. So that then got me rethinking 5 levels from the crater, 5 streets from the crater, sorry. And that got me thinking, okay, well, let's play it, but with all the original Mordheim rules. And all we're changing is we're giving the opponents an AI so it works for solo. How's that coming on? Well, I've done one for Patreon and it went rather well. So I'm going to try it again now for you guys. So what we've changed is there is now an AI system for the bad guys, just like any of the original 5 streets or 5 levels from the sump or anything like that. So there's an AI system in place for the bad guys. Everything else, all the other rules, the combat and everything shooting, it's all done through the original Mordheim. Now the only other thing that we had to change was the fact that the original Mordheim was the original Games Workshop stuff, which is everybody moves, then you shoot, then you do combat. Piss off. Don't want that in this game because I want it to be more fast flowing. So what I've done is similar to the other stuff that we've been doing, where you've got a quick phase and then a monster phase. We've getting rid of that as well. Basically each side will have a warband. You roll a d6 for each member of your warband and you assign that dice to a person. The other group does the same. Then you work your way from 1 up to 6, and whoever's got that number, they go. So it's very, very dynamic and it's very, very quick. I mean, I could have like 3 1s, so these people go, those 3 go first. Then the opponents have got a 1 1, so they'll go next. And then you can keep back and forthing like that, and it adds a lot of uncertainty because you don't know what you're going to roll. And then with the AI as well, it does get quite interesting. So what I'm going to do is going to move to the bigger camera now, and we'll run through a game, and you can well, a part of a game, and you can see how it works, and you see why I'm now thinking of doing a proper, going back, starting again, and doing a proper campaign. So let's go have a look, shall we? Hello, hello up there. Okay, so we've got. Just check some light here. Doesn't have to turn this light on so you can see, doesn't it? And then Sigmar's light bathed us in its glory. Right, so we've got my group of Witch Hunter heroes down here. I've just lumped them all on the table because I haven't quite got round to working out the setups and everything for the different scenarios yet. But now I am still using little bits of warpstone on the table for a reason, because it adds a nice little objective point for bad guys to focus towards. Yes, I might still allow you to pick them up during the game and get extra cash at the end of it. Haven't quite decided that yet. Still a work in progress. Right, bad guys are all the way over there. So we'll start on turn 1 and we'll just go through a couple of turns for you to see how it works. So my band of 7, and roll my d6s. Right, I've got a couple of 1s, so let's give them to my leader and the flagellant. I've got 3 that I'll give to my leader's daughter, 2 4s that I'll give to these 2 men at arms, and 2 6s that I will give to my 2 bow people. running round to the other side of the table, I'll roll 8 dice for the bad guys. Ugh. Okay, so there's 2 ones there. So we'll put those down here. No 2s, a 3. That can go in there as well. 2 4s, we'll have those over here. A 5, you can have that. And 2 6s. Now obviously it kind of takes the aesthetic away, having all these bloody great big dice, but what I'm going to do is to get very small dice. Very small dice! And then use those. But they're not on the table for very long. So, we now start the first turn. So, who's got the most ones? Well, I've got 2 over there, 2 here. So it's not on the ones, not done on ones. 2s. The bad guys have no 2s. I have, oh for crying out loud, I have no 2s. So it goes to 3s. We've got 1 3. I've got a 3. Bloody hell. 4s. 2 over here. 2 over there. 5s. 1 here. Nothing there. So bad guys go first. Yay, we got there eventually. So let's start with the ones. So this guy here, he is predominantly a missile weapon blokey. Roll a d6, so he's going to get up to. He's going to get up to 3. So he's going to move into cover, and then if he has a target, he will fire. Now that's all well and good, but because he's got a crossbow, he won't be able to fire it, but he has got a pistol, so he could fire that, but I know for a fact that that's out of range. So he's moved, hasn't fired, and he's now just lurking. Their boss is there as well. He's melee, he's 1. So he can move. If he had some sort of projectile weapon, he could fire that as well. But then he just moves again, so he's on a double move. Let me just grab that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So he's 2 actions. Let's take him to there. So that's another thing that we've put into it, is that each person, instead of doing your move, shoot, thingy, blah blah blah, give them 2 actions, because that way you can change your actions about. You can do lots of interesting bits with actions like that. So to the good guys, we've got 2 people. We've got my flagellant, and he is just going to go blaring forward, because that's what he's going to do. And then my leader, Will, he's going to go up here to about there. So he's just moving down the street. So then we go to 2s. I don't have any 2s. Bad guy doesn't have any 2s, so he goes to 3s then. That means we go back to over there first, as they started. So 3s. Well, we've only got the 1, and that's a 2-handed weapon chappie, and he is going to move and move. So he's going to follow his boss. So he'll move to there. Then over the other side. 3s for me, and I've got just our boss's daughter, so she's going to do a double move to there. 4s back over the other side. Keeps you fit this way as well, because you're running backwards and forwards. So the first guy, he's a bowman. 4, we've just rolled a 6. So for a missile, he would fire and then move into cover. He's only got a pistol, so he doesn't fire, but he will move into cover. So he will move to there. And the second guy, he's a swordsman. He is on a 3. He will move into cover, and then he will move again. So he will go up to him and then creeping down the street to there. So that's 4s. Me over the other side to 4s. And already you can see they're all going to start to scamper forward. So it's my 2 boys, and they are just going to straightforward move up. And then And then back to the other guy with his 6s. Oh no, 5, sorry. That's a swordsman. He is going to 5, move towards the enemy, and then move towards the enemy. So 2 moves, we'll put him to there. Then over to me for the 6s. Should be my 2 bowmen. Now, little fella's got a clear sight, but the other chap hasn't, so he will move to there, and the halfling will take a shot with his crossbow. Thunk. That's a 30 odd inch range, I believe, with the crossbow, so it's within range. He's got a ballistic skill of 3, which means we need a 4 to hit, but because it's over half the range of the crossbow, he will need a 5 to hit. And the shot is a 2, so his first action was to shoot, then his second action will be to reload. Oh, swig of tea, cheers. And that's back to do the 6s for the other side. So bowman number 1 there. 4, move towards an objective if there is one, if he's got one near him, which he hasn't, but there's one there, so we'll start moving that way. So 4 gets him to there for the first part of his action. Towards an objective, pick it up, which he can't, so then moves again to there. And then the crossbow boy is going to 6, so he'll fire and then move into cover. No target, so he'll move to there, backing up his bud. And that is the completion of turn the first. Let's just grab some pics of that. That looks quite sexy. So our lot here are heading down the street. Let's get some smoke in there. And we can just see the other guys at the other end. Oops. Beginning to make an appearance. Don't worry, this is a nicotine-free vape. It's a disposable, quick and easy, just to give me a smoke effect. So that's the end of turn 1. No casualties. Let's roll some dice. So these are the dice for my guys. Oh, hello. 3 1s in there, so we'll have that one, and that one. A couple of 3s. Put those on those 2 boys. And a 5 and 6. So that's them done. And then round here to where the bad guys are coming down the street. 1 Juan. Let's give that to that bowman. Couple of 2s. Give it to these 2 bowmen. 3 3s. And dos tray. And 2 5s. So it's me going first with all of the 1s. Right, what we got? What have we got? We've got my flagellant. So he's going to do a full move. Remembering that we can't go within 1. So he's going to go to this part of the table. That's him done. Then it's my leader. He's going to have a normal move. Just to there, so he can get some cover from that point of the wall. And then his daughter, she is then going to move up and get the same sort of bit of cover from there. So they have all sculled forward. That's them done. Then round to the other side for ones, which is this bowman here. He is going to move into cover. He's already in cover, and then fire, so he can fire from where he is. He's going to take a shot at that flagellant, who gets a little bit of cover from the table, so I'm going to need a 5. It's a 1, so he misses. Then we go over to me for any 2s. I don't have any 2s, so it's back to this side for the 2s. So it's this guy, bowman, 2, fire and fire. Be 2 shots then into the flagellant. I'm going to need 5s. First one is a 6, so that hits. Strength 3, toughness 3, 4 to wound, no wound. And then the second shot again, misses. So 2 shots, probably into the table. And then this crossbowman is going to 3, move into cover and then fire if able. Well, he won't be able to fire because he's moving with the crossbow, but he can move just in front of his mate to there. So that was 2s, 3s over on my side. Yes, we've got some. So these 2 boys, we've got a bowman. That's a normal bow, so that's alright. So he can move to there. Then he's going to take a shot straight down there at that chap with the crossbow. So can we hit? 4. Needed a 4 to hit, so that's a hit. Roll to wound. No wound. Boo. And then this chap will run up to there with the boss. So that's the 3s. 4. Oh, no, it's not 3s. There's some 3s on the bad guy's side. Come on, Strawberry Planet. Right then, so we've got this chap in the middle. He's a swordsman. He is going to move into move into cover and fire if it's possible, or then move again. So he will do double move into there. Makes sense. The leader, 6, would charge. The charge will then just end up being a normal move as he runs out of steam and goes, go! And then his champion, 4, move towards the enemy, move towards enemy. So that'll be a double move, and that'll put him there. So then 4s. Do I have any 4s over my side? No. 5s on my side. So that will be him. And he hasn't got any line of sight or anything. So we are going to just do a move round to there. Then it's the bad guys. There's a couple there with 5s. So first guy is a swordsman. He is going to move and move. So first move will take him to there. Second move takes him to there. And then his mate. 4. Move towards objective. There's one over there. So he's going to double move towards the objective. To there. And that just leaves my little halfling. And he is going to... Does he have a target? No, it's just cluttered. So he's going to do a double move to there. So that's turn 2 done. Get some pictures of the carnage as it's about to kick off. Ding 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 ding. See, it works quite well. And then obviously at the end of the at the end of the game, you get to do your end of gamey bits. For example, you then roll on your wounds, you've got injuries, income, and all of those other said bits. Just like you would normally do in Mordheim. Right, so it's turn 3. Oh, only one. Let's go on the flagellant. 1, 2. That's going to go on to you. You. A couple of 3s. On there. On there. A 4, 5 and a 6. 4, 5, 6. So yeah, just either smaller dice or some little flat counter maybe. Plenty of counters around, it's just deciding on what ones I want to use. I think possibly the blood drops might be alright, some numbered tokens, I don't know. Right, so the bad guys. Oh, they've only got 1 as well. There are 2s. No 2s. Did I get 2? Oh, I'll be going first then. 3s. 1. Oh, 2. Couple of 4s. One there. One there. 2 5s and a 6. Okay, so ones, they've got 1. I've got 1. Comes to 2s. I've got a 2. They haven't. So we start with the good guys. So good guys with the 1s. It's the flagellant, and he is. He's going straight in there. So that's a fight. Flagellant is on a weapon skill of 3. The other guy has a weapon skill of 3. La 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 la. Close combat. 3 3, forced to hit. So I've missed. So he then gets to fight as well. So he needs a 4 as well. No. They're both flailing away. Ching 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 ching. Nothing, nothing. Tra la la. Then it goes to them, and it's the bad guy who's actually in the fight, so that's okay. So again, he's going to need a 4 to hit. He has hit this time. Roll to wound. It's a strength 3, toughness. Flagellant, toughness 4, 3, 4, 5 to wound. It's a wound. Flagellant hasn't got any armour, so let's roll for the injury. As I'm now down to 0 hit points. It's a 1, knocked down. Now, what happens when you get knocked down in a fight? La 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 la. Models can crawl. We're not fighting anything. He's in base space contact with an enemy and knocked down. Can crawl, otherwise to stay where he is. So he's been knocked to the ground. He can stand up at the start of his next turn but move half rate. So he's been bashed into the ground. So that's the ones done. Twos. That'll be my girl. What's she gonna do? What's she gonna do? I think we're gonna try a charge. And it is within range. So she goes belting through there. Into him. So again, she's got a weapon skill 3, he's got weapon skill 3. So her first. 3, 3, 4. So 4 is a hit. La 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 la. Roll to wound. Strength 3. Toughness 3. Force to wound. That's a wound. He hasn't got any armour. So the injury for him is 2. He's knocked down as well. Get down, mate. Bosh. That was her on 2s. Bad guys have no 2s. Back to us on 3s. Ooh, now. 1, 2, 3. He's going to have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to there for one action, and then blam, shoot with his pistol at that guy coming around the corner. So he's going to need a 3 to hit. Blam, he's hit with a 6. Pistol has only got a strength of 3, I guess. Handgun. Right, strength 4. So strength 4, toughness 3, 4, 3, 3's to wound. Blam, that's a wound, and the wound type is, it's a 6. That is a taken out. Ooh. Shot in the face. Good. Blam, blam. Blam. So he's gone. Wow, wow, wow. And then any more 3s? I've got him there. Is he within a charge? Do we reckon he is? I reckon he is. Yes, he is. So I'll just move the flagellant just slightly aside as he goes running into there. And he'll batter him. So, 3s, 4s to hit. That's a 6, that's a hit. 3, 3, 4s to wound. That's a wound. That guy has no armour. The wound type is a 1. Knocked down. I'm just checking this knocked down. Otherwise, let's stay where he is. Combat, can't type in action. Patch 13. If an enemy is fighting a warrior who is knocked down, you may attack him with his misery. All attacks. That's if you get to attack him. Okay, right, so. Gone charging in and knocked him down. Bosh! Right, that was 3s for me, 3s for the bad guys. So he will get up. And then he will fight. So he has missed, so that'll be her attacks back. She has hit. She has not wounded. And then into here, we've got Crossbow Boy. He is going to fire. It's going to be straight into him at bloody point blank range. That's a hit. At strength 4, 3, 3's to wound. It's a wound. Roll for the wound type. Ooh! Thunk, it's a take out. Ooh! So he is taken out. That's that 3 done. Ooh, violent. 4s. So 4s with me. And that's just him. So he's going to stay where he is and take a shot. he'll be shooting down here. So I'm going to need a 4 to hit, no hit, and then he's going to move to there. 4's for the bad guys. So he's going to charge. Oh, round to there. So are there modifiers for extra bodies, people? Knockdown, armor saves. Modifiers. Can't see if there's anything if you are outnumbered. His armor, 2 weapons, blah 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 blah. Can't find that, so he will attack first. He has hit, and he has wounded. Fair enough. He didn't like the idea of his mate getting a kick in, so he's gone round and given her a kick in, so she's to be taken out. Other 4s, we've got this guy here. Missile 4, he's going to move towards objective. So he'll scuttle to there, can't pick one up, so he'll then move again to there. Then it goes to me with 5s, and he will shoot him. No, he will not. That's his first shot. And then he is going to move to there. 5s for the bad guys. This chap here who's got a bow. 3. Move into cover and then fire. So he will move to the table and he will take a shot down at that blokey there. Missed. And then 6s for me. So that'll be little stunty halfling, and he can't see anything, so he's going to have to move to there. And then their boss is going to charge. Hello. Ooh, sneaky. He's managed to get in there. So their boss against my boss. So 4 4s. They're going to need 4s to hit. So him first. He's rolled a 2. Me. I've rolled a 1 to it. Clang, 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 clang. And that is the end of that turn. So I'm 2 dice down. So this will be turn 4. You can see how it's really carnagey. Love it. Oh, hello. 1. Oh dear. 1 and 1. People who are down. Is it knocked down or stunned, had I decided? Anyone knocked down's got to be awarded the higher dice that you thing. So the flagellant will be on a 3. And there. And then these lot. Only down 1. It's looking bad. This is looking bad. Oh, no 1s. 2s. 1 there. 1 there. A 3. 1 there. 5s. 2 there. And no, 1 there. Ouch. church roof and one there. Okay. So my guys will go first. And we'll do the fight in there. So 4 against 4. 4, 4 is 4. 4, 4 is 3, isn't it? 4, 4. No, 4, 4 is 4. I've missed, and he has hit. He has not wounded. So that's my one done there. This one here, he's going to fire his bow at that chappie. He had needed 4, so missed, and then we'll then move to there. This chap will fire through there, and he's missed as well. Oh dear. And he's going to move just there, get a bit more cover. So that's 1's on me. They've got no 1s. 2's on me. Halfling will shoot him. Missed. And then scuttle back a bit. La la la. That's all mine. So 2's for them. It is that bowman there. So this guy is going to 5, fire and then reload. So he will quite happily fire his crossbow into that bloke. Oh, 6, that's a hit. Roll a wound. That's a wound. I have no armour. The wound type is... Oh, Christ. Thunk. Ooh. Taken out. And then 2, this guy. 1. Line of sight. Yes, there is. He can shoot the hobbit. He has hit. Oh, dear. And he's wounded. Oh, bloody hell, that's a 6. This is not looking good for the good guys. Taken out. Thunk, 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 thunk. That was 3. 4s. I have no one left. Oh, 3s. Sorry, he stands up. And he'll be able to clump that guy. So he's hit. No wound. The guy will hit back. No, he won't. 4, so it's just 5s. So he will stand up. Their boss will hit my boss, which he has. And he's wounded. Well, it's got light armour. Nope. The wound type is a 6. Ah, taken out. And that was him done. And that leaves these 2 5s over here. And they will probably, I'm not even going to bother rolling because I'm bottling out. Those 2 would move to there. And that's the end of that turn. And that is most of my lot gone. So we will, at this point, bottle out. Which means this chap will go, oh, shit, no. And the flagellant, who's surrounded by them, will go, oh, no. And he will run away. So these 2 are running away. And all the others are piling round. Go, yeah, come back here, you scum. Come on, we'll fucking have your face off. But that is basically how that game, now, how I now want it to work. It's a lot quicker. A lot quicker, a lot deadlier. And what we will do, just for a shit and a giggle, is we'll take all our injuries or our corpsey corpses. We'll just throw them over here. And try to remember where the fucking table is for injuries. Hello, Ted. Injuries, 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 injuries. Monsters, monsters. Blah. Monsters, beasts and townsfolk, people. That's all very well and good, but I'm going to have to go through all of these at some point and work out how many of them are going to be in certain areas for people to fight. Blah, blah, blah. Income. It's got to be here somewhere. Where are you? Street fights. Creating scenarios. Starting the game. Oh, come on. Skills and abilities. Experience. Injuries. Let's just roll the injuries just to see what we would have got. So... So the halfling was 32. He would have got an old battle wound. That chap would have got a 63. Hardened. Yeah. She would have got 62. Hardened. He would have got 32. 32. Old battle wound. And my leader would have... Uh-oh. Dead! Fuck off! Really? So there you go. You can see how it works. For me, it's a lot of quickly running around the... I'll just come a bit closer for you. There's a lot of me running around the table. But obviously, if there's two of you playing, you don't have that issue. I like that that distinct. Right, who's going? Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? And it's that it's very fast that way. It's not a case of all of mine go first, all of yours go first. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's very, very quick. I like that. Obviously, once you use a lot more of the other different weapons, there are different skills, abilities, etc. Armour is a thing, but these are just two starting warbands, so it was going to be quick and messy. All I've got to do now is to work out stuff for... I've got the map of Mordheim, so it'd be the full campaign bit for that. Work out threat levels in each of the things, and then for each of those, roll a table for each of the individual threat beasties, so whether you've got a warband, cultists or a monster, blah blah blah, to work all of those out, and then to work out quick and easy warbands so you can just go, right, off we go, play the game. But there, that's kind of where I am with it now at the moment. Purely because going back and changing Necromunda and this, it's a lot of writing. It's a really lot of writing for not a lot of reward, if you know what I mean, because I'm writing them for me. It's not like I'm writing the system for other people to use or anything, so nah. So yeah, I quite like it. Let me know what you thought about it. Write that down below. And as usual, if you want to help out the channel, I'll try to remember to put links in or something down there. Or failing that, just put a message in there and say what you'd like to help out with. But more importantly, is next time we're going to be starting again. We'll be starting a proper campaign with the map and everything with all these rules. So join us for that. And until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to subscribe. If you don't like it and don't want to subscribe, you don't have to like and subscribe. But we would like if you liked and subscribed. And until next time, stay away from people with bows because they quite hurt. Stay hammered.